grandfather.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun.
Two of these. There's a bottom one and a top one. They are lined with metal so that they're sturdy. Then, when they're done, 5 of these panels will slide into here. It's called tongue and groove. So, tongue, groove, they'll snap together. And at the top of your fence, you'll put that on there to make it sleek. It'll slide in. So you'll have, we're doing the 3 right now. So we need to have 4 of these because 3 posts will have 2 panels. 4 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, 2 middle posts, and 1 end post. This one will have nothing on the other side because that's on the end. This will be buried underground to about here. Concrete will go in here to help brace it. And then you'll have both of those, and the end caps, the top caps, they're in the shed because we won't put those on until after it sits for about 24 hours to make sure it's good, and then I'll screw those in place. This type, we have an end type, we'll mix those together. Sand, gravel, 2 parts sand to 1 part of this and 1 part of this. You know what else you can use in that if you want to? That cat right there, something to grow. Crap. It's heavy. Bag rip.
Yeah, a little bit so that it will move there. Yes. Okay, I put.
That's plumb.
Why don't you sing along, my friend?
Level.
For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever
Plumb.
strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So
Level.
when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun.
Here it lock.
Keep holding
You went click, it locks in place. A little bit cracked there. I need to get this in.
Even though you will go down the afterwards.
I need to get these locked in. There, like that. I need to get started down at the bottom.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone,
Got the post, make sure the holes are where we want them. If you look at the top of the post, they're not quite the same. We'll adjust this up as we pour in the concrete to hold it in place. We're just making sure everything fits like it's supposed to. And then straight across, we have a straight line of sight, we do. When we put these in, we'll add the concrete in the post. And then we will check the fence. First off, that these are even. And then we'll check the plug to make sure they're even this way as well. So the fence is straight like the other one looked at. This is an end cap. You put the end cap on, and it hides the tongue and groove, so it looks like a flush. It'll cover down the end, and you won't see the tongue anymore. This will just go in here like this. There's your groove. I'll put this on before I add it. That way I don't have to do it later. Slides down. Not like that. And then this will slide in.
For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories
Make sure that it's lined up.
they don't fade away. So when I'm gone,
It's in. Alright. Now we just have to pour the concrete. So look, stand over here and make sure it's straight. I checked my fence. This is straight. It's also plumb. Checked our straight line. It's perfectly straight. We added gravel to keep it in place. Now we're going to mix up the Quikrete, concrete, Quikrete, and stone. Mix it all up. We'll put it in here. And then what's left we'll pour in from the top. I know a lot of people put it in first and slide it down.
We did
that
the
last
first,
time.
yeah.
We did that last time and we had a subtle tip of one of our posts. Not bad.
It's
You
difficult.
can't really tell unless you're really, really looking for
Yes.
it, but I like it to be perfectly straight like it is now. So we're going to add after. Since we're doing it ourselves, we're just going to put it in. This is perfectly the way she wants it. We'll put it in that way. Sometimes people like to leave, like we did on the other one, it's about 1 inch, 2 inches off the ground. But in our case, as you see down here, there is a gap, but over here there's not because our yard has a slope. So as we go across, this will be straight and right on the ground, and this will be a little bit higher, just because our yard's not level. It's got a slight slope, but we want it to look straight across, so we're going to go ahead and look on.
And maybe the one with the sun in between now. Mixing all the cement and everything, gravel, concrete, and then the cement, Quikrete, and the cement. We did not use any sand today because the Quikrete have a sand and a little bit of the gravel, so we just decided to use the Quikrete instead of pure sand.
So you might be wondering what these yellow flags are for. When you're going to build a fence, you need to have your gas company, if you have gas, come out and mark where the gas line is. You also need your plumber, whoever does your, if you have city water, they come out and have some measures so you don't bust a pipe or city water line. So as you see here, our hole is about maybe an inch or two above the ground. Can't really tell because of the concrete and mixture that we have there, but we're trying to make sure we don't get any around the hole that would cause the hole to not have the guides snap in, and it's good. Quikrete comes up almost to the hole on the inside, and then over here is the same. The Quikrete concrete mixes up to here. This was going to be a corner post. We decided we didn't need the corner post, so we're just pushing these to the inside where there's a rose bush over here that will cover them. We have the mixture there. It's flush, and then because the ground's not level, it goes right on the ground. But as you come down here, you'll see this start to gap again, and then as we get the holes lined up, you look at the fence here. It's perfectly straight. That's what we want. Straight for the next one. The holes are all lined up there, except for the last one. We will have to adjust slightly the last hole. But you'll see here, the fence is straight. It's plumb. Everything's good down here. And it's good over there. And then there's the fence we put up last time. Straight, plumb. We just have to add, doing probably one a week because I work full time. And then in about 3 weeks, this will be complete. So today what we're showing you, these are vinyl fences, caps. We put the fence up. It does not come with the caps. These are extra. As you see, they just slide on. What I'm going to do with these is drill a hole here and here, and I'll screw them in so they don't blow off. But this is a 5x5 cap. Depending upon the size of your fence, they also make a 4x4 and I think a 3x3. So basically, it just slides on there. It's more for cosmetics. I mean, to not have it on there is not going to hurt anything, but cosmetically, it looks better with the cap on it. And you see, they're just angled, and they'll slide on, keep water from going down inside of there, or birds from trying to build a nest in it. Just comes in, and it looks nice. Makes the next post really done. Nice. We'll pop this in, make sure it's level. If not, we'll do some digging. Then we'll put it in and do the Quikrete after we have it. So as you see here, we did another posts and the railing. They came out really straight. Everything's plumb, everything's level, so they look really good. The first one we did sunk just a hair, only about 1/8 of an inch. You can't really tell, but the other ones are perfect. They did not sink. The first one I had to modify the post, but the other ones were perfectly straight. Didn't have to do any modifications. We even added some lighting caps on there. So every other one will have a cap that lights at nighttime with solar. And it turned out really nice. We just have one left to do there, which will be an end piece. Now we're getting ready to dig the hole. We're doing the measurements for this last corner one, then there's one left over there. Measuring it out, make sure everything's going to fit all right, and then we'll finish this part of the project, and we'll just have the sliding gate left to do. So there is the last panel that got installed yesterday. It's been sitting for 24 hours. I made sure it's flush and plumb. Concrete, we've got it wet this morning so it doesn't crack. Then tomorrow we'll install the dirt on top of it. Then the only thing will be left is right here will be a opening gate that opens in and out with hinges, and then there will be a rotating sliding gate here. And what I'll do is I'll dig tracking in down there and buy the kit, and then it'll just roll open. That will open normal, and there's your panel. All the fence panels are done.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave.